Hello and welcome back to my nail corner. Today I have some Nail Addict LA gels to play with. They were kind enough to send over some colors. I actually got to pick some off of the website, and I really I don't know, sometimes I have a hard time picking from swatch colors. They had so many gorgeous ones on the website, some fall vibes in there, some kind of neutrally. That second from the right there is just a really pretty holographic kind of champagne. It's super pretty. That mulberry one has a gold shimmery glitter to it. I thought that was really pretty. They just have some really pretty colors available right now, so definitely check out the website, and there is a discount code in the description box below for you guys. So we are going to play with 3 of these colors. I really liked that silver color. It's pretty sheer, but I'm gonna do 3 coats of that to make it just slightly more opaque, but it would be a great topper as well. I think if you just did one layer. I keep wanting to say dip, but this is not dip, these are gels. But this mani was inspired by my football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, and that may be confusing to you guys because I live in Washington in the Pacific Northwest, but I was born in Philadelphia, and so I bleed green and will always be a Philadelphia Eagles fan. So I needed a quick Eagles mani for game night, and this was the perfect combo for that. So I have builder gel on my nails. You could obviously do this over your bare natural nails, or if you want the added strength of dip powder on your natural nails, you could totally do 2 dips in clear dip powder and then go ahead and go in with some gel application. So you've got lots of options for gels. I know sometimes there are gel colors out there that I've seen, and I want to be able to replicate it in a dip but can't find the perfect match. So the perfect way to go about that is, like I said, doing dip powder under gel or builder gel under gel. So that's what we're doing here. I do have a layer of peel base over my builder gel, and I'll tell you, it worked perfectly. So when I was ready for this mani to be done, I just took an orange wood stick and kind of picked at the edge around my cuticle line, and it peeled off just like a sticker. So peel base works great under gels also. So I'm applying my gel base right now. You want to use gel base under any gel color. It's just a necessary step, and it gives a tacky surface, and that's going to help your gel color adhere. Hopefully that makes sense. I want to say adhere to your nail, but obviously I'm using this over builder gel, but for the purposes of this, we'll just call it adhering to your nail. So I went ahead and cured that gel base for 30 seconds. There's going to be it seems like a lot of curing in this. It's not really that much, but I just want to warn you that I will let you know on the screen when I am curing, just so it's more clear, or that I don't skip it when I'm talking. So I'm going to go ahead with this beautiful green. I will list the colors in the description box below, but you guys should see. First of all, I started in on this and realized these had been sitting for maybe 2 weeks since I got them in the mail, and you need to give them not need to, but I do like to give my gels a little bit of a mix. If you just roll them in your hands a couple times, that's what I like to do before I apply them, just to make sure the pigment is distributed nicely. But look how pigmented that gel is, you guys. So pigmented. I mean, you could call it 1 coat coverage. I always do 2, but man, these are so nice and smooth and so pigmented, and I was realizing I shouldn't have been applying gel polish when I had not eaten during that day and only had coffee, because man, did I feel shaky, especially because I was trying to be so careful with my application. But man, these applied beautifully and super smooth. So gels are a great thing to have on hand for a quick mani. This might have taken, man, I should have looked at the timer. Okay, on my recording, I just checked. It was about 20 minutes from start to finish. That includes all the curing and the water slide decal that I'm going to apply. 20 minutes. That is not bad, especially for a gel mani that's gonna last. It's gonna take you longer than that to apply nail polish, which is gonna have to dry between coats, and then you're gonna have to sit and let it dry after the fact. Man, I am not patient enough for that. So I'm gonna let you guys watch me apply this a little bit more while I tell you about the mani on my right hand. So the mani on my right hand is by Gigi's Dips. That is a Canadian brand, not to be confused with Gigi's Nail Co. This is Gigi's Dips, and I am wearing a beautiful navy shimmer on my middle finger. And then the thumb and pinky are a beautiful like navy base with like bright blue shifting flakes, and that is ombre on my index and ring finger. Those are called Blue Velvet, and then the that's the shimmer, and then the flake is called Dark Waters, and I got to name those. There's also a third color available in the trio. I'm gonna pop a swatch picture in here for you. But I was able to work with Jess, the owner of Gigi's Dips, to create these. She found out my birthday was in October, which is actually this coming Monday, and she was like, let's create some dips. What do you like to wear? And I said, I love a good navy in the fall. So it was super fun to work with her to create these colors to go together. So make sure you hop over there and snag those if they call your name like they called mine. I'm going in now with this beautiful gray, almost like maybe slightly taupe leaning, but really it's a light gray. And I really like this. Again, even for a light color, look at that smooth, like solid coverage. It just has such good coverage for one application of gel. I've used Nail Addict LA gels before, but it's been a while. So I was just like, I don't know, just as surprised as the first time at what good quality their gels are. So make sure those are also great for nail art, you guys, not just for like a full nail coverage, but if you want to do nail art, these are great gels to have on hand because they're so pigmented, right? So if you're using them for like a small detail, to not have to apply over and over again is really handy. So now that we've covered that, got the gray on, gonna do a second layer of that. And I've told you about my right hand mani. I'm like checking the boxes. I just realized a couple minutes before recording this voiceover that I've hit 5K here on YouTube, you guys. 5K. That's amazing. You could not have convinced me that my channel would grow like this, and I just love having you guys here. I really enjoy sharing content with you guys. You guys are all so kind and so sweet to me, and it's just such a fun environment to be in. So I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for being here, and look forward to some giveaways coming up because I'm gonna be coming up with some. I should have planned a little bit further in advance, but I honestly kind of lost track, and here we are at 5K. So again, thank you so much for being here and being a part of my YouTube family. That's what it feels like. I feel like I come here, I read the comments. I do read the comments, you guys. I know I've been terrible about responding, but they just bless my heart, and I love all the feedback I get from you guys, the comments on Instagram, messages on Instagram. You guys are just so fun. So thank you for being here with me and watching me do my nails, which, seems like it could be boring. My husband kind of finds it funny, but man, I love watching other people do their nails, so I totally get it. All right, now we're applying this silver, which, like I said, is like a pretty sheer gel. It would work great as a topper, which would be really pretty, but I am going to do 3 coats of this. It still will not be fully opaque, but it will be more opaque than just one. So I'm speeding through the second 2, and then we're going to get into the water slide decal application. So I'm going to catch a breath, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead in with our water slide decal. I apologize if you are a die-hard Eagles fan and you want these water slides. I don't remember where I got them. It's been years, maybe on Amazon. You guys, my birthday is Monday, and 5 years ago, my birthday wish was for a Revel Nail French dip kit. And that's what my husband got me for my birthday 5 years ago. And here I am 5 years later, still completely obsessed with dipping. And man, I could have never imagined I would have as many dip powders as I own. It might be a problem, but it's a problem I'm okay with having. So water slide decal, you want to submerge it in water. I guess it doesn't have to be fully submerged, but you want it to get wet for like a minute. And then once you put it onto your stamper, I like to use a stamper to apply it. You want to slide that white backing off, blot off any excess water, and then place it onto your nail. If I was doing this over dip powder, I would have applied gel base first because that gives like that tacky surface for your water slide to stick to. But gel color has a tacky surface as well, so it works just as well to apply it right over your gel color. I do recommend you like applying the decal to a lighter color. Often white is best, but I felt like the gray would be fine, and it did turn out being just fine. So I am going to take a brush and a little bit of acetone and just clean up around the edges because the water slide was slightly wider than my nail bed. So if you use a little acetone on a cleanup brush with any water slide, that will just like melt away the excess clear or even, you know, colored water slide, depending on what you're applying. And it kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It kind of just like sucks the edges of the water slide to your nail. Like it just kind of pulls them in tight. So that works really well to clean up the edges. And then we're going to go in with some gel top coat. So like I said, because gel color has like a tacky surface or finish to it, you don't need gel base again, you just need your gel top coat. So I have my Addict LA gel top coat to apply here. I'll do like a nice generous coat over the water slide just because if there's any, I don't know, any wrinkles or anything, that will smooth it out. So while I'm doing that, I do want to tell you one of the things I also received from Nail Addict LA was what they call the remover. And that is like you've seen me use before, the Dipalicious gel remover and Triple D Get Naked gel remover. And I tested it out and it works great. So Nail Addict LA also has a gel remover. And like I said, I tested it out and it worked great. So it will work towards, let's see, I haven't used it on dip powder, but it will remove either gel or your builder gel. So if you haven't seen the videos that I did prior to this with a gel remover, definitely check those out if you're interested, because it is my preferred method for removing builder gel. Soaking builder gel in acetone is like what my nightmares are made of. I can file it super thin and soak in acetone, and I feel like a day later I'm still there soaking in acetone. And the reason I use peel base over builder gel is so that I don't have to sit soaking my hands in acetone. So I feel like even though it probably takes close to the same amount of time to use a gel remover, at least I'm doing something, you know, like I'm scraping the gel off of my hands, so it feels like, I don't know, like I'm making progress. But if I just sit with them in acetone and I can't move and I can't do anything, man, it drives me a little bit crazy. Anyway, I'm going to finish my top coat application here, and I'll be back in a minute to wrap this up. Alright, so here we are, all cured. Mani is all done. Didn't those turn out cute for like a quick 20-minute game day mani? I really enjoyed these, and I hope you do too. So I'm going to finish up with my Candi skincare as I always do to hydrate my cuticles and keep them healthy. Make sure you snag some Candi skincare for your own cuticles. Discount code is in my discounts link below. Always check that out when you're shopping, just in case I have a discount code that could help you out. Also, don't forget to check out Nail Addict LA. Grab some gels for your nail art or for a quick mani if you are in need. I also love gels for my toenails, you guys, that last forever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for being here. Stay tuned for giveaways coming up soon and help me celebrate 5K here on YouTube. Bye now.